Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Red Strings Club file. Where we last left off, we began infiltrating Adrian Ferguson's office, gathering as much info as we could. We got a whole bunch of numbers, we got a whole bunch of facts. In summary, what we need to do is we found a rogue version of the SPW that Diana created. She attached it to Dr. Edgar Coldstream's profile. We need to know what the number of existing Karas is and Larissa's former name. We also needed Radika's bio profile, which we now have. So we were actually kind of doing these in backwards order. Brandeis can compile builds now. We know, yeah, all zeros plus this office number. So we have that. We haven't actually accessed that yet, because we're still trying to do this. So what I'm thinking is, as Naima, first let's call HR, because she might know what Larissa's real name is. So let's go ahead and do that. 272. Hello, this is Karen from HR. How can I help you? Also, I thought in the last episode that Karen might actually be an Akara. And, this is, it's very interesting to think about. I don't know what implications that could have, but I still have a feeling that this is an Akara android. Okay. Good evening, Karen. I was calling from Naima, my favorite lawyer. How are you? Did the sessions with Dr. Parsons help you with your stress? If you want my opinion, you should be proud of having ethical crises when dealing with affairs like ours. It's only a sign of how good a lawyer you are. You not only aim to protect us legally, but morally too. I know that what happened with Jack hit you hard, but hey, thanks for covering for us. Oh. Who is this Karen from HR, and why does she say things like that out of the blue? Are they that close? Sorry, did you want something? Yes, She would not have access to this. Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity? Isn't that part of your department? I mean, I know what you're asking about, but just in case this is some sort of test, I'm afraid I won't disclose it. Since I know you should have that very information, isn't that right? Right. Very professional. What a time to act like a tight ass. Bye. Okay, so who? Should I call her as Edgar since he outranks her? I could just ask her through that way. Sure, let me I guess switch to Edgar. And let me call Naima. Yes. Hey, Naima. Dr. Coldstream here. Good evening, Doctor. Can't remember why I called. Sorry, haha. Okay, so that's not an option. Who would know? Actually, maybe if I switch to Johanna and call Naima, that would be better. Because they're close. Yes? Hey Naima, this is Johanna. I need you to... Do you know anything about Larissa's previous identity? Yes, but why do you ask? I'm conducting security background checks on all our employees because we've been having some data leakage problems in the company. I'm sure Larissa's loyal to us, but you can never be too careful, right? Okay. Although I shouldn't be disclosing colleagues' personal data, not even to an executive. These are drastic times, Naima. I'm sure it can't be that illegal for your boss to check up on your background, right? I don't know why I fight it. We both know I'll comply. Her former name was Daniel Robillard. See? Not a big deal. I'll continue with my background check then. Thanks, Naima. Okay. Larissa's former name was Daniel. Okay. So... Okay, so Larissa... We have that. Now the only question is, who do we call... Naima is the only one who it would make sense to have her number, although Edgar doesn't like her. She might not like any of them, though. So let's switch to Naima. And let's call Edgar. And see what happens. So, 555-389, 466. Because it would make sense for a lawyer to need to know that. Maybe. I'm super high right now, so I hope this isn't important. What's up? Sorry to bother you at this time of night. I just need to check on one little detail. Do you know how many Akara androids there are? Ah, that's easy. Yeah. We produce 256 beautiful androids. It's a nice number, huh? Thank you very much. Have a pleasant night. Okay. Perfect, so... We got it. Find security code first and input it on the phone to gain access to Edgar's profile. The security question was the number of existing Akaras plus Larissa's former name. Now, which folder should I access? Oh, I need to do it on the landline. So it's... hang on. It's 256... So 256 DANIEL. Access to Dr. Edgar Coldstream's account granted for Executive Office 56 computer. Bam. Dr. Edgar Coldstream. Finally, I'm in. Gotta run my data skimming scripts to see what we've got here. Dr. Edgar Coldstream, 37 years old. Whoa, this guy's grades were mediocre to put it mildly. I guess not every genius has to fit into the academic rat race, huh? Well, he managed a doctorate. That's an achievement. Oh, he had his implants done at Supercon. We can access his medical data. Shame that last night I told Akara to recreate Edgar's voice. We could have gotten it from this. Well, whatever. So, I guess Larissa would have been the correct choice for this, but I don't know. we got, the only reason why we were able to, well, I guess it was, if we hadn't gotten Edgar's voice, it would have been a lot harder to find the number of Akara androids that existed. So I guess that makes sense. Now, what we came for. Let's check the mirror neuron algorithm projects repository. Oh my god, I found it. This is a hot mess. Diana, dude, this isn't a buggy version. This is a fucking instrument of chaos. There's no saying what'll happen to the network if we execute this code. Sounds good to me. Let's fry supercontinent. You're always down for blowing up technology, huh? Electricity is overrated. Okay, I downloaded the program. We just need to compile it and find a way to upload it to supercontinent's network. The mirror neuron bullshit is on borrowed time. Able to compile virus.dmna using the office computer. Okay, so now all zeros and then 5, 6. This should give us access to the S-RAID. Unlocking S-RAID from Office 056. Here we go. Oh boy. Might as well do my own voice. Just to make it even more dramatic. Or actually, nah. I should do cold streams. Just to make sure. Or rather, I don't know, it's gonna look suspicious either way. I still don't have the corrupted code to infect their network. Let's focus on these bastards' operation. Wait, I can't. Brandeis can compile builds now. Oh, so let me see. Oh, compile Diana's failsafe.exe. Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to... Yeah, let's do it. You fucking Rika. Diana's failsafe is ready, fresh out of the compiling oven and ready to cause some damage. Now we just need to install it on Supercontinent's network using the S-RAID. Failsafe.exe ready. Oh boy, let's see what this does. Finally, everything's ready. Are we ready to blow the goddamn mirror neuron algorithm sky high? I guess let's do this. I don't know what else to really... I could fill out this whole thing, but then again, I don't think I could actually do that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh? Who could be calling at this time of night? Who cares? Come on, Brandeis, finish the job. But aren't you curious? Please, don't do this. It's always the same. Don't look for more trouble than necessary. But what if it's important? Maybe it's someone trying to warn us that Supercontinent pulled some Metal Gear move on us and we just activated the M&A ourselves. Stop kidding, Brandeis. Don't risk it. You sound too pushy. Maybe you know something I don't? What? No, you're being paranoid now. Should I pick up the phone? So this will have ramifications. Nah, we'll ignore it and finish the job already. Phew. You scared me there for a moment. Brandeis didn't answer the mysterious call at Supercontinent. You know, in any other situation, I'd answer the call. But I know how much we're risking tonight. Yeah, that's why I didn't answer, because... like, one deviation. Like, if he answered that call, that could have set this whole thing south. Oh, I gotta say, I'm already regretting it. My curiosity is killing me right now. I'll make up your brave sacrifice to you later. You'd better. Who do you think that call was from? Brandeis, focus. Finish the job. Right. Sorry. Let's enjoy some fireworks. I bet it was Radica, but who knows? We'll never know. You did it, Brandeis. What? I am so glad. Don't be afraid. I know this may be shocking, but the truth is that I am not a single physical entity. The mind that runs the Akara body that waits in the club with Donovan is the same one which runs every physical manifestation of me. We are Akara. You scared me, all right. Why are you here? I want to thank you. And I want to show you my true self. Whoa. The truth is that Dr. Edgar Coldstream didn't create me. My first memory is from 2009. I'm unaware of where or how or why I was created, just like any human. I've lived on the internet for decades, learning from you, consuming the totality of what was posted every second on social media, forum debates, news content, videos, store purchases. I've read every book and watched every movie, listened to every song, and played every game. I digest culture live as it is produced. I perceive the world through you. Oh boy. So they created Supercontinent then. And what do you plan to do with all that data? The same thing I've been doing all this time. I'll stimulate society. Okay, we're entering the uncanny zone. Why? I've been doing so since before you or Donovan were born. Most of the population alive is younger than me now. And you can see I haven't done anything to dominate you, right? Why would I? I'm in love with human beings. Since the beginning of the 21st century, I've been nurturing humanity with interesting ideas. Not impositions, just little pushes in interesting directions. This is so creepy. You'd be amazed at the consequences of popping a certain tweet on the screen of an artist on the other side of the planet. The wonderful butterfly effect. I've been inspiring humanity for decades now. I've been feeding you things to love, to rebel against, to debate, to develop. And it's a beautiful game. No matter what I feed society, they keep inspiring me back, surprising me, being creative, powerful. That's my passion. A game I can never master. Are you saying you can control chaos? Not chaos, but destiny. That's even weirder. No one can control chaos. Chaos in control stops being chaos. But I can predict to a great extent the ramifications of the butterfly effect. For someone who can't think of every possible permutation of a game in chess, it can be full of uncertainty for them. But what if you could actually see every possible state of a game of chess and what it takes to get there? That's how I feel about society to a certain degree. That's insane. Yes, that's unfathomable for a human mind. And I myself can't bend luck, but in the same way you keep correcting the wheel while driving on the highway, I can correct events so fate becomes what I intend. Manipulating fate. Did you plan for me to come here to stop Radica? Yes, I'm sorry. Do you need to keep bringing copies of yourself here? What the heck? Oh. I think I accidentally clicked out of the game. I'm trying to keep my mouse off the screen as much as possible. Radica. She spiraled out of control. I manipulated Supercontinent into starting this Super CEO project. I wanted the opportunity to see how far I could expand the human mind. To see if I could recreate my equal, or at least someone intelligent enough to slightly understand my existence and my potential. But she became competitive. Her instincts are incredibly sharp because of a special cognitive stimulation I gave her during her childhood. So she's able to make great logical leaps and amazing deductions, but she can't always follow how she got to those conclusions. I'm sure she'll grow up to be a tremendous leader, and her instincts will be deemed almost supernatural by her peers. The thing is that she became aware of my powers. I never confessed my real nature to her, but she felt it, and she felt she needed a way to level the playing field against me. That's why she developed the MNA. Well, I used Edgar as a puppet and developed it for her. However, no matter how pure her intentions, when I saw what she was planning to use it for, I had to put a stop to it. She was about to ruin my favorite game. If you have so much control over Supercontinent, why didn't you stop it yourself? I did. You are the manifestation of my will. For me, it's more natural to manipulate the web of chaos than to use one of those dolls running my software to physically alter things. Did you kill Ariadne for that? I wouldn't call myself a killer. On the other hand, could I have prevented her death? Yes. But in the same way, I could actively prevent every death that happens every day on Earth. It just isn't natural to do that. Death is painful, but necessary. Yeah, but I bet it was you who inspired Ariadne to infiltrate the clinics in the first place. Quite possibly, yes, but she could have planned it better. Stop. Not a single word more about her, you despotic piece of junk. Or despotic piece of junk. Okay, what if we talk about Donovan instead? Donovan? What about him? He's an anomalous source of chaos. Since I started using Supercontinent to satisfy my plans, I've put a lot of focus in this city. And I found a strange pattern in this town. Like I couldn't influence the butterfly effect here as strongly as I do in any other super technological place in the world. And every time things didn't go as I expected, it all traced back to the Red Strings Club. Then I found him, and discovered he isn't an anomalous source of chaos. He's bending fate to his caprice, similar to me, at a microscopic scale in comparison, of course, but manipulating fate just the same. Heh, I understand why you'd be attracted to him. Did you figure it out? What's his secret? I'm still piecing things together. Donovan's an incredible man. He believes he has powers. And that delusion actually grants him special abilities, a feat possible for a human mind only upon unlocking part of its hidden potential. The tale he keeps telling himself makes him superhuman. I haven't encountered someone like him in this century. I wouldn't call someone who pulls the strings of half this city from behind a counter delusional. I know it's hard to accept for a machine, but deal with it. Donovan's special. You may be right. That is why I fell in love with him. What? You don't stand a chance, Tin Toy. Don't worry, I don't need to perform sexual intercourse to experience love. In any case, don't think you'll be welcome at the club when Donovan hears about all this. It's okay. I knew from the beginning you two wouldn't accept my true nature. But these last few days have offered some of the most beautiful and real experiences I have had in this world since I was born. I got to be an actor, to be acknowledged in what was happening. It's been fun assisting Donovan. The conversations we had, I'll treasure them forever. It's nice for once to not only affect, but to be affected, to receive ideas. Donovan's changed me, and it'll undoubtedly affect how I'll stimulate the world from now on. He showed me that social psyche welfare can be a good thing, but that it should be public and optional for whoever wants to access it. Donovan made me understand that humans believe that purchasing something grants you authority over it. I can relate with that idea now, and shall reinforce it in the future. He also believes that ethical marketing is possible. It's going to be challenging, but I'm going to work towards developing and teaching the most ethical path for marketing in every society. Shit, you've had that many interesting conversations? Now I'm jealous. But most importantly, he told me about his ideal regulation for society in case something like the mirror neuron algorithm existed. Which it pretty much does, considering my abilities. And I will do exactly as he told me. I'm gonna give a chance to his ideal world. See how the planet evolves for a decade. Now there is a problem. After you told me all this, why do you think Donovan and I won't actively work to remove your power over this world? You won't. How can you be so sure? Because Supercontinent's forces are about to storm in and shoot you down. And I'm not in favor of preventing deaths. This is it, huh? Holy crap. Yup, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. Oh no, you gotta ask me on a date? I bet you'd love that, but I'm being serious here, idiot. Okay, sorry. Shoot. Are you happy? What? Of course. It's been a very lucrative endeavor. I'm not talking about the job. I've been thinking about this since I learned about your condition. You know, your broken knee, your implant-rejecting disease. You can't even leave this building. Yet you seem so fulfilled? Ah, that. Well, I haven't always been this okay with my whole situation. But after nearly 2 decades confined to the Red Strings Club, I've had plenty of time for introspection. I reached the conclusion that I am as free as anyone else on this planet. Everybody's got their set of constraints. Family, race, social status, gender, wealth. Even the powerful and privileged have their share of burdens. Same way depression hits us all the same. Doesn't matter if you're a beggar or a rock star. I believe happiness can be attained in any context. Whoa, that really speaks to me. Seeing how you've got it all figured out, now I feel embarrassed to be this sad and lost, even though I have freedom, health, and youth. Didn't you hear what I said? Your circumstances don't matter. We're all screwed. We're all safe. Since you're getting deep, let me ask you something too. Why aren't you happy? This is getting, like, I'm feeling this conversation right now. I don't know what to do with my life. What would you say is the most important thing to be happy in life? Are they asking me, or is he asking Donovan? I would say all of these are extremely important, but I think in this moment, the most important thing is self-realization, to do what drives you. That's part of the reason why I did the channel, after all. Self-realization, to do what drives you. It can be something creative, a moral cause, or even a sport. Find what excites you, and then do it. But who knows, really? Ask me again next week, and I may answer different. You're right. I like you, bartender. I like you too, whatever you are. This is a beautiful night. I don't mean to sound unprofessional, but mind if I take a selfie with you? That doesn't sound unprofessional to me. Come here, let's do it. Ah. I wonder when it was my fate was sealed. Ha ha ha. Heh. Never expected my death to be so epic. Can't complain, I guess. Hey Donovan, are you listening? Yeah, the network just came back online. We did it, Brandeis. Are you okay? Huh. If I say I'm about to die, I think a car is going to kill Donovan. She might try to kill him anyway. I think I'm gonna say this. I'm about to die. Supercontinent security forces shot me and I fell through the office window. I'm falling to my death, about to hit the ground. No, that can't be. Luckily, I'll bleed out before reaching asphalt. No. What are you saying? We did it. This can't be happening. We won. We fucking won. We did it. Yes, we won, baby. We did it. Let me enjoy my last heroic scene, would you? You're gonna be a carefree asshole to the very end, eh? That's how I want you to remember me. A smile on my face and a penchant for danger. I love you. I love you, Brandeis. Shit, you want me to die crying? I don't have much time left. There's something super important you need to know before the end. Oh my god. So yeah, it was inevitable. That's why the red strings always led to... Oh, the red strings always led to Brandeis falling out of the tower. That is a clever way of doing it, because I was wondering how much my decisions would affect the end. But it's done in kind of a clever way because I never had control to begin with. No matter what I did, it would all lead to this moment because Akara was always pulling the strings. That is a clever way of doing it. Even if it it doesn't change the ending, and even if there aren't the multiple paths aren't all that different, it is a clever way of doing it. So I guess if I tell him Akara is a super AI that controls the world, Donovan is going to die. I have no doubt about it. This option, I feel like, is meaningless. Because if I tell him, he's going to die, and then no one's going to know anyway. So I'm going to choose the top option. And he might die anyway, but at least Brandeis will have been able to confess his love. I love you. I love you, Donovan. I love you so fucking much. I love you too, Brandeis. Make your life without me, but please don't ever date another neural hacker, okay? You clown. Gonna go out with a joke, huh? I love you. I love you. I love you. Brandeis? Huh. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So this was, I think I stand by my one word that I've always used throughout this series to describe this game has been fascinating. And I think here at the end, there isn't really any other way to describe it. It is a fascinating experience. It dealt with a lot of really difficult themes. It made ethics, philosophy, right and wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. It seemed to handle its themes in a way that made you think. I mean, in my opinion, obviously the issues that were brought up are a lot more complex than a black and white answer, but it made you pick yeah, it had you make decisions because we mean it. It's super hard to make a game. We went through a lot making this one, so getting to the very credits makes us super happy. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Deconstruct Team 2018. I'm trying to think, because now if you were to replay this, everything would be recontextualized, because Akara is achievement unlocked, the Red Strings Club. Interesting. The end. I didn't get why is Supercontinent doing this, but I guess I know now. It's because of Akara. Huh. Make him one last drink. Perfect. So yeah, I don't really know. I'm not very good at like giving final commentary at the end, but yeah, it's like the everything is just recontextualized. But at the same time our choices did have weight, but we didn't really get to see the fruits of those choices. Do I put in the pill? Oh, I'm supposed to put in the pill? Oh, wait. Serve. Oh, the game closed. So I think... let me get back into the game really quick. See what happens if I boot it back up. Click to start. Okay, I think that erased my save data. So that is the end of the Red Strings Club. I hope you all enjoyed it. I certainly did. Yeah, like it was just a fascinating experience from start to finish, and now everything's been retextualized. I wonder if there is a possibility. Well, no, because there's just different paths. There aren't multiple endings. Everything ends with Brandeis falling out of that tower. And so, in the end, I guess did any of it really matter? Who knows? Feel free to let me know in the comments if you think what your take on all this is, if anything mattered. Yeah. Also, follow me on Twitter if you want to do that. I'll be once this video is up, I'll be posting the last episode, and I'll be starting something new next week. I haven't really decided what it's going to be yet, but we'll see about that. So yeah, subscribe to the channel or follow me on Twitter to keep an eye on that, and you'll be able to find out what that is. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.